Well, here we go with a special movie request. Very occasionally, very much time permitting, I like to give something back to longtime supporters. It doesn't even necessarily have to be Patreon supporters. It can also be people who just have been following my channel for a really long time, making a lot of comments. Hunter Stone is one of those people over on the anime channel. And if he was to ask me to do something, I would find a way to fit it in at some point. Like, may not be able to do it right away, but if you've been a long time supporter, you've been making comments for years, and you do something, let me know. I'll figure out a way to fit it into my schedule. I have a lot going on. I'm always behind on everything, but I do like to get back. So that's just how I am, right? I'm not a nickel and dime kind of person. Some people are a tightwad with their time, even when they're pressed for time. I try not to be. So that's kind of what I'm doing. This one was Andy. Andy's been supporting me for years, at least 2, probably 3 years, and support me on Patreon, but also just support me in comments, and want me to do stuff and wanted to see the channel grow and all this stuff. So I figured, hey man, might as well, right? The other thing that's got me wanting to do this is I looked into it, and we've got Kirian Shipka, who I love. I think she's a great actor, and this is exciting because this will be the fourth thing. This will be the fourth thing I've seen her in. I don't really count Mad Men because she was younger there, but I've always said, I said this with Totally Killer. You need to see an actor in 3 different things playing 3 different characters before you can judge how good they are. This will be the third thing as an adult. I've seen her in the witch. What the hell is it? Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, and I saw her in Totally Killer. So now we're gonna see her in this. Emma Roberts is in it. She's always good. And James Remar, love that dude. He's such a great actor. Don't really see him work much. Typically, he'll play an asshole. It'd be interesting to see if he's out there. He wasn't really an asshole in Dexter, but he was definitely a tragic character, right? 2 things I've seen him in: Dexter and Vampire Diaries. He was dead before the series started, and he was in a lot of the series in both cases, right? Kind of a weird. It's weird that it happened twice. All right. Well, having said all that, let's go ahead and get into it. This is gonna be a full reaction as usual. You know the drill. We're going on one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and also I think this is a horror movie. That's the only other thing I know about it. Go Insane Films. Well, I don't know that I want to take that trip with you. I wonder if Traveling Picture Show and Traveling Road Show are similar, are the same company that just changed names. Kind of like Jefferson Starship and Starship. Kirian does so much with her face. She's a really good face actor. So she's good at reacting. They always say acting is reacting, right? She's really good at the reacting. And of course, line delivery and all that stuff. But, I'm always impressed with what she's doing here. The hell you want? Oh. So we're getting all artistic with it. I think I'm going to be impressed with the editing. Not the stuffed animal. So I'm gathering Daddy is dead. See what I mean about the face? Good shit. Yep, I would say that's trashed. So you tell me she died? Daddy died in a boat accident. That's what I'm gathering from this. Must have happened in February. Mom died in December. Dad died in August. It kind of every time the month rolls around, it does kind of hit you. Yep, that was your plan before they died, apparently. I'm taking it boarding school. That's what I'm getting from this. I'm out of here. Jesus is calling me home. Ooh, awkward. Yeah, my parents. Why you up in my shit, girl? What are you implying here? There's a lot going on here. Uh huh. Look, I don't give a shit about recitals. Look, you've discovered me. I'm sorry. But she really is clutching onto him. I wonder if he's like a father figure to her. And she's gonna be staying here, isn't she? If I'm right that both her parents are dead. It's really good to start a movie with a lot of questions. Just my existential crisis. She shot this years before Totally Killer, and she's killing this. Well, stop analyzing my micro expressions. Yeah. Convince me some more. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. First, I thought she's afraid. Now I'm wondering if she's planning something. I mean, she just wanted to make sure how long you'd be gone, right? How long it takes him to get back if she pulls some shit. It is a horror movie. Somebody's got to be the villain. I don't know enough about religions to tell which denomination this is. I think Catholic boarding schools are the most common, but I don't actually know. She called him father, but it's hard to say really. And it may not matter, but sometimes it does though. Some of these denominations are a little wild. For instance, Methodists allow female priests, which is probably why they spun off. She looks familiar. It looks like she's got a bird on her head from that one angle. Oh, okay. This movie's gonna have chapters, named chapters. Yeah, we don't have COVID yet, so don't worry about that. Wow, such loving care. Oh, I see. Shit. It takes two to tango. Well, I won't make any judgment calls here, but it does feel like a predicament. Oh, her period. I was like, get what? I mean, it's way too early to worry about that then. When you're that age, it can be very. I don't know about menstruation cycles and stuff. I know sometimes they can be very uneven, irregular. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm a hand talker, which, I can't really say much about. No, Mr. Prick. There's something about spaces that are meant for a large number of people, and you're one of the only people there. That's creepy. That's why I imagine she's staying behind with everybody else leaving. Like, they're really leaning into the whole leaving for break shit, right? There's something about it. Like, one of my favorite stories is The Shining, because they're in this hotel that's meant for so many people, hundreds of people, and it's just the three of them. I really like that a lot. Of course, there would have to be adult supervision for her to be here, so I don't know how much that's going to play into this, but it looks like a lot of people are leaving. No, it looks like she is leaving now. Or wait, is she the one that was going the other way? Yeah. Where are anybody's parents? I think all parents are dead. No parents exist anymore. I wonder if people reach a certain point in their life where they've seen so many human faces that every face reminds them of somebody else. Because both of those characters reminded me of other actors. Rose reminds me of a young. She played Sid in the Scream movies. I can't remember her name, the actress name. Her reminds me of a young version of her. And the other one reminds me of somebody too. I think I've just seen so many human faces. Oh, that's her. Shit, I didn't even realize. I don't think singing is her strong suit. Of course, she's not supposed to be giving a good performance. Her parents aren't there. Look at her. That's where they would be. Thank you for cutting away. Your singing was terrible. The attention. What is going on here? I thought her parents were dead, but maybe she just had a bad dream. Unacceptable. There's something suspect about all this. Parents are trash. You don't want to deal with our problems. Well, I can tell that. Huh. Well, we see what she's suspect about. I wonder what Catherine's suspect about. He does not want to deal with this shit. All right, well, I guess I've done my half-assed job. Good. Then I can safely get out of here. He's walking around like his ass is on fire. What is going on, man? I'm so mystified. In a good way. They dead or not? Okay, well, I think it was just a bad dream. That's wild as hell. You think it was prophetic? I also think she's supposed to be younger here than she actually is. This is 2017. She would have been 18. They're acting like she's like 14, 15. Yeah, I guess they're not dead. That's so wild, man. Oh, wait, somebody else is in the room, though. She can still know something and just be perpetrated. Because I keep getting both of them, her and Rose, I get the idea of perpetration. They're both playing a role here. Maybe she killed her parents and she's hiding it. She could have done that at the beginning of the semester. Hmm. It's also called the Blackcoat's daughter. I don't want to read into that. Freshman, so she's 14. Okay. Yeah, denied. I'm going out. Go to hell. Man, fuck Mr. Gordon. Yeah, Hermione ass. I'm going none of your business. Right, so you weren't sick. Okay. So that's her perpetration. Relevancy? Really? That's wild. Okay. You're about half a psycho, aren't you? Great. Tell you what, man. Gaslighting must be on the curriculum here. Because I'm seeing a lot of it so far. Well, anyway, hold down the fort, will you? I'm in your room right now, bitch. She keeps spacing out. That's how I was with grief, right? I keep thinking her parents are dead because she's grieving, because she keeps spaced out, but it could be something totally different, man. Dissociation, you know. So her boo's picking her up apparently. Goes in for the kiss immediately. Well, I guess I'll just stay here and try to avoid the devil and his two minions. Great. Of course, first thing she does is go in the room. She'll probably find out this bitch is worse than the devil. The black coat is Satan's coat. That's what's going on. She's Satan's daughter. Sound design? You trying to tell something? Sound design is so important in a horror movie. And music, of course. You probably heard results. No, wait, she didn't know anything. She was just missed a period. That's the only reason she thought that she might be pregnant. Another good way to fuck with the audience is do cross audio like that. Audio's coming from the next scene. Oh, that was interesting. We were just getting to a phone ring and somebody's calling here. Feels important. Yeah, I think this is Emma Roberts. I was starting to wonder if the black haired girl, Rose, was, but it just wasn't lining up in my head. Yeah, she feels more like an Emma Roberts. I have mild face blindness. Oh, insane asylum, huh? Great. I don't care. I got shit now. Yeah. 2017. You can still do that for 75 cents, huh? Also, did they say what year this came out? Well, I mean, no. I mean, it came out in 2017. Did they say what year it was set in? He did mention cell phones, but then we still have payphones. Yeah. How long you been in Funny Farm? I guess bus stations will still have a phone. That makes sense. Pizza Hut still exists. Excellent. Brantford. It's a long walk. Oh, she must be in Portsmouth. I thought she was where they started. Fuck you looking at? Ah, James Remar. Love him. Watch him turn out to be Satan himself. I'm sitting here minding my own business. Yeah, that doesn't work. I think she was going northwest, I think. Oh, I thought she was in Portsmouth. I don't know. Your compass could be right there. I've never wanted to help somebody. I don't mind helping people. But I've never wanted to help somebody this bad. Unacceptable. What are you doing, Bill? Okay, well, I guess the wife checks out. Not only that it's a woman who seems to be married to him, but also she seems annoyed by this. That makes me feel a lot better. If she was all gung ho, I'd be like, what the fuck? She's so annoyed. Look at her. Yeah, she does not want to participate. Look, I'm a Christian. You're clearly an asshole. I wonder if these are two of the parents, two of the missing parents. We have two sets of missing parents, right? He got pretty high billing from what I saw, so I think he's gonna be in this movie a lot. Life changing knowledge. Silence speaks volumes. You're dead to me. Should have worn rubber. Yeah, I thought he was a douchebag. He actually seems kind of like a decent dude. She's the asshole. I mean, he should have worn rubber. I mean, that's obvious, but so you're kind of an asshole there. But I was expecting him to be a dick to her. Catherine's still in her room, fondling all the pictures. Yeah, see, if you take off your high heels, you won't make all that noise on the stairs. You sneak in. So she checked on Catherine first. That's interesting. It's interesting. This movie is paced like it's 2.5 hours long. It's only 90 minutes. Usually, when you have this much dead space, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way, just quiet time, scenes just sitting on the toilet and stuff, looking at yourself in the mirror, looking at the hairbrush. That's what makes a movie 2.5 hours. But this is still a tight 90 minutes. The hell are you tripping off of? I'm girding my loins for a jump scare here. Freddy? Krueger, that is. Satan? You can do a lot with the creaky door, too. Door sounds are always good. I think I was right the first time. This movie is playing his cards very close to his chest. Yeah, this is definitely Freddy Krueger territory down here. Why are you exploring the bowels of this empty ass boarding school? I've said it many times, curiosity is not your friend in a horror movie. You need to be as uncurious as the Pope, you know? Whatever that is, that don't sound good, man. The fuck is that? Shit. Oh, that's not good. That's right. You better pay homage. Oh, shit, man. No, sir. No, thank you. Time to go. Joan. She's lucky she didn't wake up in a bathtub with full of ice, right? Where the fuck am I? Looks like a hotel room. For a second, I thought she was in a dorm. I'm like, why the hell did she get there? Thought I'd let you sleep or some shit. So what? They share a hotel room with her? That's weird. Didn't look like three-way material. Everybody's snooping, man. So far, 70% of this movie is people not minding their fucking business. Unless that was her own purse. Obligatory shower scene. So, looks like that may be a scar in the back of her arm there. It could be one of those injection scars, you see with people back in the day, right? Could have also been a bullet hole. As I try to figure out what the fuck is going on. Far less gratuitous than I was expecting for a horror movie. Thank you. Very tasteful. Well, shit. Yeah. Peepholes are also a problem. I don't like them. But what are you going to do without them, right? The fuck you want, Bill? Yes. Why are we hanging out? Well, you gonna open the door without your clothes on, girl? Girl, you dead as hell. Or he is. But he left it. I assume he's the one that left a note for her. Nobody talks in this movie, man. It's all one sided conversations, right? I dumped my wife, so we in? And so what? You carried her into a hotel room? Dude, this is some grooming shit, man. What are you doing? You start talking about rules. I just met you. Yeah, that's the $1 million question, isn't it? He's doing it for the great Satan. If you believe in God, that means you believe in the devil, right? No, actually, people use that, right? Oh, if you believe in God, that means you believe in the devil. No, the devil's not in the fucking Bible. Read it again. I mean, it has a couple cameos, but people conflate a lot of different things and cram it all and say, oh, all this was the devil. Like the serpent in the garden was not the Satan, it wasn't the devil, man. But I don't want to get off on a religious rant here. I'm just saying, like, there's been a lot of bullshit last couple 100 years on that front. Oh boy. Guess this could be pain. Like you lost $1 or some shit. What if it's two different timelines? Keep it creepy, dude. I paused it and I gave a theory of what I think's happening. You'll see that at the end of the video. Even if it's complete crap, you'll see it. Basically, Cliff Notes. I think this is two separate timelines. I think these two are Catherine's parents. I lay out my rationale at the end of the video. Of course you are. She don't like Branford though. I could be wrong. Like, if they're going to Branford and they run into everybody else, then of course I'm nuts, right? That's just the way it looked to me at the time. Look at, why does he act all knowing and shit? She seems traumatized by Branford. Yeah. I want to get the fuck out of this room with you. Yeah, where is your wife? Yeah, she's in the trunk now. She complained too much. This conversation's taking a turn, man. To answer your previous question. Hope you got money. See you later. Ooh, boy. Run. None of that is good. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I've got like 5 different scenarios running in my head right now, and 4 of them are bad. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. The fuck you looking at in there? What are you, my handmaiden? That was her? Shit. Guess she got dirty rolling around on the floor or whatever fuck it was she was doing. I'm telling you, the one sided ass conversations in this movie. Speak. Somebody called. Eat my ass, apparently. You gonna watch her sleep, Edward? Here we go. Yeah, yeah, she knows. She knows bullshit when she hears it. It's a lot more than that. None your business. Yeah, well, that's not my job. Were you hurt? Is that what it is? She hurt? Her feelings hurt? You're creeping me out, kid. Now you talking about your parents or mine? Because there's two sets of parents that are confused here. Stay mad. I wonder how she's taking that. Because you could take it two ways, right? Yeah. Your judgment leaves no impact on her. Look at her. That's right. We're having two different conversations. Yeah. They'll still be dead. I wonder what today is. You're saying Friday. They don't say tomorrow, so today can't be Thursday. It's probably not Wednesday. It wouldn't be like Saturday though, right? Because that's too long. They're not gonna let them stay here a whole week. Well, fuck. Then you only got one weekend before you have to come back, right? So I'm not sure what day the started on. Damn, that bitch is creepy. She been up in my shit. I smell her in my room. Very wise, madam, for a multitude of reasons. Because we got two other crazy bitches we ain't seen no parts of since the very first scene or whatever early on in the movie. I don't trust those women either. It's all about barricading the door. Trust me. Wait, is she sleeping face down under the sheet? I think she is. Oh boy, that's not good. Holy shit. Okay, so she's the evil one. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. I see. Damn, dude. I think she did. I was in the car with her. Oh, so she's coming. Okay. I need that independent verification. How old is she supposed to be, her character? Because the actress is 32 now. She would have been, what, 26? Yeah, she would have been 26 back then. That's who he's missing. Okay, I'm starting to get the picture here. Gotcha. It's not anything creepy, it's just sad. Yeah, they lost somebody. I'm not trying to remind people of daughters. Don't trauma dump on me. What's that in the background? Maybe it's just a waitress, but it's creeped me out. Please don't. Look at the way she's looking. Well, shit. It is two timelines. I had it backwards. That's not good. I had the timelines backwards. I thought this was the dark, deep past. This is the future. The coin thing doesn't make sense, though. You'll see at the end. Yeah, she's out of here. Go to hell. By the way, I don't look like her. She kind of. Remember when I thought I mistook her for. I thought, could that be Emma Roberts? Oh, shit. Man, now I don't know what the fuck to think. Shit. So she killed somebody for the ID. Interesting. I wonder if she is Catherine. Somehow change her face? Oh, shit. Yeah. I think I'll spend a little more time in the bathroom. That would be why she thought that shit was funny, though. She's got a mental institution, right? Probably escaped from it. But my food. Okay. They're ditching you. Yeah, stay here and wait for the food while we ditch you. Then again, man, I can't believe I had it backwards. He tells everybody. It's kind of annoying. Emma and Kyrian are 8 years apart. The characters. This is a 9 year time span. This could totally be Kyrian with a different face, of course. When did she disappear? This could be Rose. That would be interesting. That's why you hate me. He does this every year. It's very, very annoying. Look, I'm getting a solid out of here. Get some transportation, a little bit of sleep, warm shower, food. Don't feel sorry for me. Grief is a motherfucker, man. Grief will drive me crazy. Now you're trauma dumping on me. was indecipherable. What the fuck was that? Dude, you're really creeping me out. Damn, you memorized the fuck out of her. You must have been staring at her, man. Yeah, I noticed that. Although I think there's a little bit of resemblance. Obviously, the hair is not the same. Great. Oh boy. Man. Yikes. I'm so mad at myself that I predicted the twist. Not really twist when they reveal it so early, but I predicted the what would we call it? The mechanism by which they're telling this story. But I had it the wrong way. I still couldn't get a read on the mother, but I did figure out what she said. Most of what she said. I stuck that at the end. I think I'm going to go back and listen to that conversation again and try to get that indecipherable word. And also, I think I missed the part where she was talking about have versus had, which so I'm gonna go do that and come back. Think he did. I'm not 100%, but he definitely admitted that the daughter is dead. But I don't remember if he originally presented it as like they had a daughter. So I love the lost laptop. $500 for the return, no questions asked. That's hilarious. Somebody stole the laptop. He said to mind your own business. Really? The hell are you talking about? Satan? Oh boy, this is none of this is good. Jesus, she's creepy. Boy, if you said, look, 3 times is the charm. Don't say it again. She's trying to smash. I can't tell what the age difference is there. Yes, definitely. Although I think you're bigger than her. Oh man, you're not getting a weapon. I think you're bigger than her. I don't think you need a weapon. Yeah, you're definitely. Look at her. You're huge compared to her. You don't have to worry about that shit. It's not all about size, but a weapon is typically an equalizer. Why are you mad dogging me? Yes, this food is trash. Look at her. She ain't slept in 3 days. Look, man, she's looking bad. Yeah, look at her trying to pull rank. I ain't repeating shit. Lord Satan, who dwelleth below. She looks like she's on meth. Look, you want me to say grace or not? What's up? What's the problem? Oh, I'm out of here. Fuck off. I challenge you. Oh shit. Well, no more dinner for us. God damn. I pretended to be sick, but now I really am sick. Man, something's up. I know that's the understatement of the century. Man, he fucked off. He doesn't. He don't want no part of none of this happening at this school, man. You saw how fast he was trying to truck it out of here. He's definitely not trying to stay here. How dare you? Oh shit! You hear that? What they're doing with their voice? She is possessed. Shit. Oh boy. This is about demonic possession. Is that what we're doing? That's Satan calling. He said, "Leave my daughter alone." They definitely did something with their voice. There were some demonic undertones there. You don't want eye contact with me, bitch. Gordon's dead. We found him stuffed in a dumpster in the back. Yeah, the real headmaster. The one who really runs this place. Man, why is she so obsessed with that son bitch? Yeah, we're talking about two different headmasters here. I guess they found out the parents are dead. They keep going one by one. Oh boy. Not good. What? What are you talking about? Really? Yeah. Oh boy. Have they been turned as well, or is it like he heard about her parents? Like she probably killed her parents, right? He heard about that shit and he's coming back. Yeah, he better come back. Man, we ain't got no goddamn snowblower. Fuck this. Look at this shit, man. That's backbreaking work, man. Bullshit. Got me out here minimum wage. That's what I get for staying behind just so I can fuck. She's regretting all of her life choices right now. Every one of them. That shit better be down to the bone. No salt? That's right. We're locking you out until we can perform this exorcism. Holy shit! I like the vaguely churchly undertones to this musical score right now. Sure, it's just an organ, but it just feels like we're in church, doesn't it? I had audio cranked up for that indecipherable bitch in the car, right? It's getting a little loud here. This bullshit. Huh. They forgot to lock this one. Pwned. She's gonna find her perfume missing. I told you smelled pretty. Now I do too. Oh boy. Yeah, her parents are definitely murdered. They finally found the bodies. Huh. Somebody did a shitty job of shoveling this walk. Well, he got the goddamn door locked. I mean, perfectly natural thing to have a door locked, but he seems pretty irritated by it. I guess a public space. This is kind of a public space, right? Oh boy. I don't think you want to come up in here. I'm hearing a devil soundtrack. Oh shit. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. Miss Prescott ain't home anymore. Oh shit. To shred, you say? Yeah, it was very considerate of her to lock that door so that, Rose wouldn't have to walk in on this. Thank you for that. Hey, she's looking good now. Her eyes aren't fucked up anymore. Like they had some makeup around her eyes making that shit look bad. Oh, this is probably a flashback. That's why she looks good. Guess we're gonna follow her proceedings for a while. Hey, what's her face? Joan had a flashback of that. The feet in the tub. I don't know if we're necessarily supposed to think that flashed her head, but we were looking at her, flashed this, and looked back at her. So I was definitely getting a Joan connection here. Oh shit. Oh boy. Looks like there's two of them. Satan? Look, if you're gonna explain shit with the flashback, then fuck you, show it. 2 quarters. Okay, so it's 2 quarters back here and 3 quarters now. Okay, I see what you're doing. They definitely made a point of showing that both times. I ain't worshiping you. You can't possess me. Oh shit. Oh boy. Oh, I don't think so. You get shitty cell service in hell. I guess that's why they showed the phone ringing earlier. They were leading up to this. Hmm. Guess I'll have to look for some cunts. Man, she's suggestible as fuck if that's all that took. She is tripping, man. So this whole time we've been watching, she was already possessed. Wonder where that machete is. That's why her song was trash. She was possessed. The devil can't sing. We knew this. He wouldn't have got his ass kicked in that fiddle contest if he could actually play music and sing. Man, he got stomped out. He ain't been back to Georgia in 40 years. I'm gonna find out. Sounds like cuts to me. Thank you for your suggestion. It's another reason why you don't troll random people you don't know. You can be setting them up for anything, man. Satan standing behind her, stroking her back. Oh, shit. This is why she's so distracted all the time. Shit. Then she went in there and it's like, hey, I saw you in the corner. Let's hang out. They got her standing at the window. I saw her the first time, too. It's just more creepy this time. I'm going to eat her face. Is Blackcoat, is that a word for Satan? I've never heard that term used for him. Nothing good's happening with this phone, girl. Shit, man. Creeping me the fuck out. Don't succumb. You said you could talk. Oh, yeah. But you have to do the deed, though. You have to pay the bill. I'm not going back to hear what he's saying there. I don't want to know. You got me once, movie. Any other indecipherables, that's on you. Now what? Holy shit. She's looking fucked up. Has she already done it at this point? No, man. Okay, I thought this was Rose looking in at her earlier, right? She was doing that. She was doing that weird shit where she was bowing down on the ground last night in this timeline. Now, want me to make eye contact with you now? Do you? I'm checking out your hair. This editing is a little weird. How they have it separated with her face and then the action. They're doing that for a reason. I wonder what it is. Maybe show she's dissociated. You could easily do that as a one shot, right? Interesting. I think you're going to get more than a suspension now. That's when she was taking a picture, of course. Smile only a devil could love. I like that. It just shows how fake it all is, right? That is good. I like that a lot. You can't possibly be showing unless we had a major time jump. I guess we have. This looks like a hotel room, some shit. So she made that alive, apparently. I thought she would have been killed that same day, right? Maybe she fucked off before Catherine can get to her. Her period. Excellent. So this is why they were showing her on the toilet before. She was upset that she wasn't bleeding. Catherine's not home anymore. Great. Time to keep my feet up off the ground so nothing can happen to me under the stall. That's right. Come out ready to swing a haymaker. You ain't in nothing but a robe. Well, first need to be carrying pepper spray with them at all times, especially at a satanic spot. Before I thought she was like it was a time jump because it looked like she was showing, but now we're seeing she's not even pregnant. So I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe it wasn't. They're doing so much funny shit with time here. That could have totally been a time jump for all we know. It looked like a different environment, and it looked like she was showing. Maybe she was imagining that. She was fantasizing about that. That could be too. Say, that feels bad. Yep, I think I'm going to come back inside. I don't feel like going for a walk today. I can't tell what that was. Was it an animal? Oh, shit. Boy, that fucking got me, boy. That fucking got me good. This is fine, but her first coming around with that fucking sound, that shit got me, man. That was good. Yeah. Jesus. You should have returned my advances. You don't smell so pretty now. Man, she just got the best news of her life just then and fucking lose it all. Shit. Well, I guess the last question to be answered, well, there's two. Is Joan her? Or is Joan the next possessed person? It could be either one, right? So, when you pulling up, Mr. Gordon? I'm running out of people to kill here. That's what you get for talking about people's hair. Don't start me doing a tasteful cutaway now, motherfuckers. I mean, you call for all the backup, right? You're not just checking this shit out, just the two of you. We'd be having SWAT out here, National Guard, black helicopters. Or you can just roll in here by yourself with your one minion. She's gonna totally do a Here's Johnny on these motherfuckers. Oh, is this okay? This that same okay? Gotcha. Like I said, they're doing funny shit with the time here. So what did she see? What did Rose see down there? What was that? I couldn't make out what that was. It was something bloody, of course. Maybe we'll find out right here. Yeah, it's all about the rifle, baby. You're damn right. Rifle's not really great in close quarters, but she is small. I don't think Jesus is around. Let's see how much of a survivor you are here, cop. Think he's about to air her out. So, no survival instinct, I see. Convince me some more. Where I'm going, I don't need a knife. Yes, you do. Yeah, he's really preoccupied with this knife. He ain't looking behind him. Yeah, I mean, I get it. So, now what? It's been 9 years since all that, I presume. You're acting kind of possessed back there. I don't like it. Back to the scene of the crime. Huh. She's really preoccupied with this shit. I think divorce is in your future, dude. Mama's tired of this crap. I don't like the way you grieve. Jesus. Yeah, well, dude, you're the one interrupting me. I'm trying to drive back here. Or up there. Boy, that's some shit, man. I understand she's in pain. She's grieving like he is, right? But bitching him out and then say, hey, focus on the road. What are you doing? That's wild as hell. Yeah, she's about to do that possessed throw up. I said pull over, motherfucker. Ah, that's why she wants to stop. He's gonna pull in. He's gonna pull in, man. Right here, right at this spot. Let me get you nice and close to the building. I have more urgency than this when somebody says they're gonna throw up in my car, man. Like that shit is going over to the side immediately. Of course, this ain't about that, is it? Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. How dare you talk to me, bitch? Yep. The movie wasn't making any great secret of it. I would say you don't want to leave your DNA at the murder scene, but I don't think these possessed girls care about that. They don't care about being caught. That's the thing. If you don't care about being caught, murder is easy, right? The problem is your ass going to get caught, right? You have to be very fucking meticulous about that shit if you're trying not to get caught. That's why the crazy people, the people who don't care about getting caught, those are super dangerous. Well, yet another thing I've seen him in where he's dead. I'm gonna put your head where I put hers. I was just minding my business. Motherfuckers insisted on helping me. 6 more in a duffel bag. We got a movie. Yeah, I don't think a couple Kleenex is gonna do it, man. You're gonna need the whole box. Dude, you missed like 7 spots. I don't think Satan's gonna care, but you did. So is Satan called Blackcoat? Never heard that one. I've heard a lot of names for him. Old Nick. So she was in the same asylum. She didn't die. They're really gonna say with no face change that was Emma Roberts was her 9 years later? Hey man, did I do good? She's quite mad, you know. I thought she was dead, man. Something's in there. Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about Catherine. He's talking about the devil inside. You're gonna jump in some other poor girl. I'm not buying this as 9 years later, Catherine. Yeah, they resemble each other, but that's about it. So I'm assuming this is a different girl. They close the place, maybe? Probably, I would think so. Parents ain't sending people back to this fucking school. Believe that shit. Is there such a thing as a reverse exorcism? I'm assuming this is Catholic, by the way. Catholics are about that exorcism shit, right? I don't think Baptists give a shit. Too busy dancing, drinking. We had to be getting another season of Evil pretty soon. If you like this movie, then you would like that series. I ain't leaving shit. He probably went to the next person over in the insane asylum, right? She's in the next bed over. I ain't leaving shit. It's warm in here. Yeah, there he is. Why don't you check out that girl next door? She's into it. Nice ears. I feel lonely now. I'm gonna have to deal with the consequences of your actions. Phone. Well, you probably don't have a phone. Just saying, it's a better light source. Of course, you couldn't light a furnace with a phone, so there's that. What would be interesting if this is supposed to be 9 years later, Catherine, is if she still misses him and she's trying to bring him back by doing similar acts. You wouldn't be so lonely if you didn't kill everybody around you. Cleaned her face, but didn't clean her hands. That's actually that works thematically, right? Filthy, murderous hands. Come on now, soundtrack, get a little aggressive. I only have one ear left. This is as good as I've seen Emma Roberts be. I've seen her in quite a few things. She's good. She's average to good, I guess I would say. But here she's been very good. Tell you what, though. Oh, shit. Wonder if there's going to be at the end here. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to assume she's supposed to be the same character, right? I don't know why you do that. Like, Kieran is totally capable of playing somebody 9 years later. The only reason to do that is to preserve the twist, I guess. But I mean, why would you look different, right? Like, what in 9 years is really not that much. We're talking about 14 to 23, 15 to 24. I've known actors for that long, and they don't really change that much. Like, you're not going to look like a different person. So that just doesn't work for me. I think it's a cheat to preserve the twist that they're the same person. So you're cheating. You get points taken away for that. But okay, whatever, right? That's fine. But that aside, what they're saying then is that like she misses Satan. She's missed him because I think the crucial line here was "Don't go." She misses him, right? Lucy Boynton Boynton is probably the who played Rose. She was really good, but "Don't go" was a crucial line, and so this what she did here in the current timeline after she escaped from the mental institution was so that she's trying to bring him back, and she can't bring him back, which is why she was a sad girl there at the end. It reminds me of a story. Who's the guy that did Spawn? I can't remember the name of that son bitch. Maybe it wasn't Spawn. That was McFarlane, the other McFarlane, not Family Guy. But the fuck is it? He was a horror writer. He did Hellraiser. That's right. The guy, whoever it was that did Hellraiser, he wrote a short story one time. And it was about somebody who wanted to find the devil. And so he built this, on this island, he built this torture chamber. And he would invite people to come on and he would torture them, do horrible things that he thought the devil would enjoy. And he just kept doing worse things, worse things, worse things, more and more victims, more and more victims, more and more victims. And he was depressed because the devil never showed up. He kept doing more and more heinous shit and the devil just never showed up. He never came. And finally, he got discovered after about 20 years. He's looking for the devil. He's trying to do the most horrible things imaginable. And no matter how much he can imagine, no matter how horrible he makes it, the devil just never shows up. And so then he finally kills himself, I think is how it worked. I don't remember what happened to him. But the people showed up. They found out what happened. And they saw the evidence of everything he'd been doing for the last 20 years. They were like, my God, the devil was here. And I just love that so much. I know I spoiled the short story, but I love that so much. It's one of my favorite things because it's like you're looking for something so hard you become what you're looking for. I love that concept. Just as a concept, it's just so cool. So cool. I love that so much. That's kind of what we're doing here. If she looks for the devil hard enough, she'll become him, and it won't even be him, right? Like you could say it's all in her head, right? You can say this. You can take this either way. You can take it paranormal, supernatural, or you can take it she was just nuts from the beginning, right? Either way, I love the idea that he was in her, but then he's gone to somebody else. He can never come back. The priest banished her forever, but she's still trying to find that again because she's lonely. So yeah, man, I like it. I like it. I think it's a little too artistic. It's a little up its own ass. It's trying to be a little too fancy and confusing. But there's nothing wrong with that. I'd rather you shoot your shot than be boring. And this is not a boring movie. This movie shot is shot. It's really good. And the only thing I would mark, if that is, and I assume it is, I mean, if that's supposed to be the same person, 9 years is just not enough for you to have a different actress. So I think that's cheating. The only thing I would say bad about the movie. I don't like that choice. Otherwise, dude, what can you say about the acting? The acting's phenomenal. Great recommendation by Andy. I'm glad I did this. Okay. Well, let me get my speculation hat on here. Alrighty. As you can see, I've seen 35 minutes of the movie. I think they're fucking around with timelines here. This is a completely different. I rolled it back so I can start it again. This is a completely divorced storyline from the other storyline we're seeing. So I'm wondering. Past, future. You know what I mean? This could be Kirian's mother here. Like, this is the past. Because we did have I'm trying to remember if in this storyline, if we've had mention of cell phones yet. Because we definitely had we had the payphone, and they made a big deal of showing us it took 75 cents per call. Would it be cheating if I looked up the last time it took 75 cents for a phone call? I feel like that's kind of like, extracurricular information. If you're in a movie theater, you're not doing that, so I guess I won't do that. I have a certain code here, so I won't do that. But I feel like it's been $1, $1.50 for quite a while. I think 75 cents for a phone call. We could be talking the 80s. This was 2017. She could totally be Kieran's mother. Blonde and blonde. Okay. Her name is Joan. We haven't heard what the parents' names are. They didn't show her father's face, they just showed his body. He could totally be her father. These two could hook up and produce Catherine, is what I'm saying. I don't know how it all ties in, but like I think that's what's going on here. I think it's separate timelines. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which is which. They specifically mentioned cell phones in Catherine's timeline. They've not mentioned cell phones here. They've been kind of oblique, not really showing much. They did show the payphone. They made a point of showing us how much she put in there, which is 75 cents. I feel pretty solid about all this. I feel pretty good about this. Okay, so that's what I think's going on. Alrighty. Now watch it all blow up in my face. Because here's the thing. Westworld, if it proved anything, it proved that people can overthink shit and fool themselves, and filmmakers know this. So it's a constant tug of war situation going on between the filmmakers and the audience. Uh, Hide the pickle, essentially. So, because I've seen movies where they want you to think that there's somebody, like somebody's a figment of imagination, it turns out they're real. I've seen that twist before because everybody's ready for the figment of your imagination storyline, so they flip it, right? This could also be that. But we'll see. Just thought of another question. Okay, if that's the case, why? Why does it matter? Like, what is the point? There has to be a point to a plot twist, right? I guess it would explain where her parents are now by explaining how her parents met, how they got together. So, especially if there's some supernatural shit going on, and that I guess that can inform what's happening now. Because in Westworld, there was a point to every plot twist they did. There was always a point. That was one of the things I liked about it the most. I think she said, and it turned cold. I could make out the word cold. And it turned cold, right? It turned cold, something like that. Because then she's talking about how she was cold a little bit later. So that was the indecipherable part. I love that the captions are like, fuck it. We don't know what the fuck she said. Figure it out yourself.